Hello YouTube. Today we're going to go over how to propagate Opuntia, which is these prickly pear cactus. We have 3 different ones here today. The first one here is the arenaria. The second one is the spineless one. It's the Opuntia elysiana. And then we also have the Opuntia engomani, which is the one with the spines. Now I'm going to be showing you how to propagate them and how to repot them as well. And we're going to be using the cactus mix that we made. This will be how to repot. So I purchased these and they got shipped to me in the mail. And you just kind of want to be real careful, but you're going to take off the old soil and expose the roots. You can see the roots there. You're just gonna want to be real gentle, just make sure you don't damage it. But you're just gonna want to get off as much of the old soil as you can. There, I didn't get all of it, but that's good enough. It's ready to go into its new pot. So these are going to be the pots that we're going to be using. They're small little square pots. We just want to make sure that they're not much bigger than the root system because you don't want it to get too much moisture. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your cactus mix and you're going to fill about the bottom 1/4 just to cover the bottom. And then we're going to sit the root system into the container. Right there, we can start filling it in. And we're just going to make sure that we go evenly all the way around. Right there, it's starting to support itself, so we can fill in the other half. And there you go. And there you go. So the first thing you want to do is, if you can, get gloves, or I just use these tongs. If you want to propagate Opuntia, you're just going to want to take a cut. So I'm going to take a cut right here on this one. want to make sure the scissors are clean. They're not too sensitive though. I'm gonna pick it up with a tong so I don't stab myself. And then you're gonna see the cuts like real green. And you're gonna have to wait for that to callus over, so maybe you can give it about a week. I just left it sitting here in this cardboard box for about a week, just sitting there. And this is what pretty much happened. So this is the same one, Opuntia arenaria, and it's already growing roots there. So it was just sitting for a week and in that cardboard box, and it's already pretty much growing roots. That also happened on these little baby ones. So you can see the roots right there. All you did is just let it sit for a week. Now these are ready to be transplanted into the soil. So we're gonna grab it, and then we're gonna take our container. We're gonna put a good amount in there. This one has roots, but they're very little, so this will be a good starting point for it. Right about there, 3/4 of the way, I'm gonna place it in gently. And then I'm gonna start backfilling. Want to make sure that you bury it a little deep, that way it has enough anchors to hold itself up, because if not, it's gonna tip over. And once it roots in there, it'll be pretty solid. But all right, so there's the first one, and I'm gonna pretty much do the same thing for the other ones. We got this little ugly spot right here. We can just kind of knock that off. There you go. This one has the roots coming out of here. So what you can do is you can also lay it down flat, and it'll just pretty much root from the side. So these aren't too picky. It will pretty much root either way, but you just want to make sure you don't bury it. Get those extra rocks out of the top, but that will pretty much shoot roots from the bottom part and start growing as well. Once they're all ready to go like this, you're going to want to wait about a week or two before you water them. If they look real thirsty, you can go ahead and water them, but since they don't have a whole lot of roots, the small ones probably don't need a whole lot of water, so you can probably hold off for a little bit. But these aren't very picky. These are pretty tough. So whenever you're gonna finally water the cacti, you're gonna want to use rainwater. So I usually just leave my wheelbarrow out and catch the rainwater. Here's I usually just leave it in a 5-gallon bucket. But if you can't get rainwater, then you can just go to the store and buy distilled water, and that will be good enough. This is 2 weeks later. This is the one we laid down sideways. You can see the new growth. These right here grew new pads already. And this bigger one is growing new pads as well. Okay, so this was just 2 weeks, but if you want to see more updates, you can follow us on Instagram at From Roots We Grow. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment or you can send us a message, and have a great day.